talking about the Jamie Vardy, it's not the Celtic model, we know it, but sometimes they do bring a player in the latter stages of his career who can still in Scotland do really well.
Yeah, look, I mean, it's not ideal in terms of planning for the future, but sometimes it is about the here and now. And Jamie Vardy, yeah, he's 38. Ideally, you want to be signing somebody at 24, 25, 26. But if Celtic are hitting a brick wall with certain targets for whatever reasons, and Vardy's one, it wouldn't bother me at all. Paul, football wise, I think he could still do a job in Scottish football. Brendan Rodgers, we know that better than anybody. However, what he brings, it's not just about Jamie Vardy for me. You know, it's about everything that comes with him, and I wonder if that might be off-putting for certain people.
That worries you, I know. Peter, what do you feel? You've been a Celtic player with distinction and also in the management team as well. Could you see this happening?
Yes, I could, because I think sometimes you get to a stage, Paul, where you're looking around and seeing what players are out there, and there's no doubt there's young strikers who'll be excellent young players. Financially, maybe not be possible to get. I say the squads are much bigger now, which gives you a problem trying to get them out the squads because clubs don't want to sell them. Jamie Vardy, I know people talk about things off the pitch. For me, he would bring an excitement to the Scottish football no matter what. Even, but of course, it'd be only for that year. So you've tried everywhere else, you've not got the one you want, but then you go bang, let's bring a Jamie Vardy. People will say, oh, but the teams against Celtic are always play a little bit deep or whatever. But the teams have always played a little bit deeper against Celtic and Rangers because predominantly they had the ball all the time. So the space in behind, but he's intelligent enough to get goals. He's still enthusiastic enough, and I can only go on his performances last year. And his performances last year were excellent. You know, when I watched him playing the games, he still looks as fit as a flea, as they would say. And as I say, he's still got quality and he knows where the back of the net is. If all things come to an end elsewhere, there is absolutely no doubt somebody like Jamie Vardy for a short period of time, whoever he goes to, would be an outstanding candidate.
What is clear, Paul, whether it's Jamie Vardy or someone else, Celtic need a number 9. They need a number 9 in the door. Adam Idah might come good. I'm not doubting up one of these guys that's going to knock Adam Idah, but certainly this season, you know, 4 or 5 games into the season, he, for whatever reason, he's struggling. He looks as if he's got the weight of the world on his shoulders. He's not scored a goal yet, which isn't ideal. Hopefully that all changes for him tomorrow night if he starts a game. But that said, Celtic need to get a number 9 in. You know, they get out a hole for the second half of last season because Maeda moved across into the number 9. Now maybe Brendan's thinking, I want to put Maeda as my number 9, so it's more of an honest tax to get another couple of wide players in. I don't know. They might lose Maeda. There's interest in him. I think the player's interested in what the interest is. So you might end up losing Maeda in the next 13 days, never mind add to the squad. So there's a lot of uncertainty at the moment, as is the case in all transfer windows, particularly as we get into the last fortnight. A lot of moving parts, but certainly Celtic, in terms of their squad, they're far from the finished article.